the president of Obuluku Development Union, Port Harcourt branch. It is good for all of us to work towards what our name depicts. Our name is Obuluku Development Union. Then how developed are we? Especially in different time. We know when Obuluku started, how Obuluku was founded, and I believe by now Obuluku is supposed to have gone more than what it's supposed to be. Because Obuluku is a town that is endowed with a lot of natural resources. And for the fact that we have all these things, there are people that who are willing to come in there to partner with us, to do the business in Obuluku. But the fear one is security, which we are trying to fight to make sure that Obuluku is peaceful. To make sure that Obuluku now have a neighboring environment for whoever that want to come into Obuluku to invest or to do his or her business. And we are trying to give Obuluku new face. How do you give Obuluku new face? Through global fundraising. Why I say so? Because most of them may be afraid of financing. No, there are other areas. There are what we call Obuluku Development Initiative. So we have thought about this, and we are now trying to partner with all these non-governmental organizations. We have to register to tell the world that there is a town in this part of the world that have all the stake even to take care of Nigeria economy. One, there's oil in Obuluku. We have Kaole in a large deposit, and we have our land very fertile. We have a lot of pantry there. One can tap from one of the pantry to give what is called palm wine. And when you look at about what we are consuming today, you find that palm wine is the best advised drink for one to be taken. If you look at the value, you enjoy, you derive a lot of good things from it. When you are taking palm wine, you forget about heart problem, because the palm wine contains a lot of yeast. So we have it a lot. If only government will come into Obuluku to take a survey of what you have there, I don't think the position we are now will be the position we should be. And we want to make sure that tourism is encouraged in Obuluku. One, we have a very good festival, and this festival is very significant, which I believe by the time this is developed the way we want it, or fashioned the way we want it, it's going to be an international attraction. That not only Nigerians will be attending the festival, the international community will also attend. So these are the times that we boast the economy, that we boast the activities in Obuluku. So Obuluku, we want to give it a new face in the sense that a lot of things are going to happen, both in modern day development, because we have good dreams to ensure that at the end of the day, how we are going to position Obuluku, our children will grow up to see the legacy we have laid. Why we are confident to say this? When did Dubai start? Even when I talk about America they had their independence over 200 years ago. I keep on telling people, when did China have their own independence? It's not quite long. Why can't Obuluku be like Dubai? We have all it takes, to grow as big as Dubai. We have everything. If you have the willpower, and we have good ability, we have the willpower. All we needed to do is to agree to ourselves. And so we want to involve wherever you are as a Obuluku indigenous, both men and female, to participate in what we are going to do. Very, very important. I will give kudos to my brother here, Bond Anyale, who is one of the initiators of this project. And I swear as the youth president, Comrade Osdeni, is a very powerful man with good ideas. So all we need here is encouragement. Support us. We are not asking to somebody with money. You know how we are going to go about it. You know, if you have ideas, bring it. We need ideas. It wants a lot. So it is mandatory for Ubuluku person, wherever you are, to make sure you attend your meeting, attend Ubuluku meeting. Very, very important. Because Ubuluku is meant for all of us. It's not meant for one person. So the ideas count a lot. We count a lot. So I will want all of us to come into a board to make sure that Ubuluku will look like a modern town. Ubuluku, want to look Ubuluku to make sure it surpasses other towns within Delta there. I want us to work on this town so that this town will be competing with Asaba, being the capital of Delta State. It's very possible. With your support, with your encouragement, we shall get there. But all I'm saying is that Ubuluku will be a town to reckon with. Ubuluku will be a town that everybody is willing to come to transact whatever they want to transact. Ubuluku is a place you can come to lodge. We have hotels there. Whenever there's activities happening in every other town, but because of the fact that we have security in Ubuluku. These are some of the things that we attract people to come to Ubuluku. So my brothers and sisters, what I'm saying is that we have a river, or a mini river, or a stream, called a stream, which are even developed. If Dubai that have nothing could have a river, a desert river, why can't we expand it here? We have a stream that we can expand it, you know, which may not serve as a river in Ubuluku there. We can expand it. We have built resorts. We have to have a very good resort where people will come in there, you know, for relaxation, to relax. And we have other areas too we can develop. So these are the things we want to do in Ubuluku, which I will want every one of us to participate. It's not something that one person should do. We cannot do it alone. The ideas matters a lot, like what I said earlier. Ideas matters a lot. You know, it's not something that every person must be committed to it. Every one of us must be committed to it. So I will want us to come around. Those in diaspora, those within Nigeria here, wherever you find yourself, please come and key into this new project. It will help Ubuluku. It was not right.
1, 2.
Yes. So fortunately for us, we have one of our sons and the commissioner there for tourism. And I believe that once this is mentioned before the governor of Delta State, they will have to come into it, to look into it. And we have a mind too of establishing a college of technology in Ubuluku, and it's going to be in Ubuluku there, whereby the Indians and the Chinese will be called upon or invited to look at what they are doing there. They will bring in their own ideas too, whereby at the end of the day, our children will benefit for it. You know, because this is the age of technology, age of computers. So these are the things they have to put on ground, which I will want all of us to benefit from. The Indians will be coming there, especially now that we have all these natural resources in abundance in Ubuluku. They will look at it and see how to harness them. They are the area they have to harness. Because the problem you have is you may have a potential development, but to harness it becomes a problem. But if you have those people can encourage you on that to support you to harness what you have there, you're going to do a lot of things, a lot of good to Ubuluku. And that is why I said that Egani Shobro, and I want us to change this slogan with all due respect to the Royal Majesties, to European Councils, to UDC, you and the Youth General, to me, my opinion. Because when you say Egani Shobro, there's never a time God will sideline or bring it down. It is never in God's agenda. God has given you all it takes for you to develop yourself. So when they say Ega Shobula Aka Tukode, Aka Akore, it is when you start, that God supports. If you have a good idea, God will support you. It is when you have bad idea, God will not support you. Because God is in everything good. He's always doing good. God is God of love. So that is why that's not have to change. Ega Shobula Aka Akode, Omnaka Tukode. It is in our hands. Yourself to develop Obuluku is in our hands. Without us, God has given us all it takes. He has given the knowledge, the hand, the eye there to use it. Church is very good, but the way it is in this country is not what it's supposed to be. After what we are doing today now, we don't want to go into that. Look at the Chinese, the idea they have. Everything we are just consuming. They can train some of us, some of our children too, to kill all these things. Who may one day come up by producing all those things that the white are producing. I keep on telling people when they say Nigeria is developing, I'm approaching 60 years now, and Nigeria is still developing. When will they develop? When we have virtually everything here. I remember those days in schools, they normally give us what is called a handwork to do. This handwork helped a lot. But now it's something that has been killed. This hard work are doing here, you find out in China, that is why you see children producing what is called a handset we are using today. Most of all those things that are being used now is produced in their backyard. It's produced in their backyard by children. But the whole work now today is no longer in existence. So these are some of the things we are lacking. So we have to bring them back again. I think that really going to help us a lot. So Obuluku, with the idea I have, and as well as my partner here, the initiator as a bond, we are going to achieve a lot by the grace of God. So all we need is your support and prayer. Once again, I remain the president of Obuluku Development Union, Port Harcourt branch. Say thank you to all of you. May God bless you. Bless Obuluku, bless Delta State, and bless Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Amen.